right, we are going to keep on factoring, except instead of doing like x squared plus 4x minus 4, these trinomials we've been factoring, today we are going to factor binomials. So ones with just 2. And actually these top ones are super easy. So if I have an a squared minus a b squared, one answer will be plus and one will be minus. So for all of these, you're going to have a plus and a minus. So these are easy because I can break this down into two groups. I have x, because x squared is x times x. I know that 81 is 9 times 9. So I've broken them down into two perfectly same groups, and then I'm going to take and say x plus 9, and then I'm going to take this guy and say x minus 9. Let's look at this next one. 9 breaks down into 3 and 3. That's a perfect square. X and x. And 100 breaks down into 10 and 10. So I've got these two groups. I'm going to take a 3 and an x. And I'm going to say plus 10. And then I'm going to take a 3 and an x. And I'm going to say minus 10. So one more. 16 breaks down to 4 and 4. That's XX. 9 breaks down into 3 and 3 and YY. So I have a 4x in the first group, and it's going to partner with, and I'm going to say plus 3y, and then I'm going to do the same 4x minus 3y. Okay? So when everything breaks down perfect, it's just this one step, easy peasy. We have a little bit of a problem when we have to pull out a common factor. So if the term has a common factor, factor out the GCF before finding the difference of squares. Okay, so first I have to factor this to find the GCF. This is when we break things down to prime numbers. So 8 is 4 times 2, so that's not a perfect square. So that's why it doesn't work. And 2 and 2. So now I have 2. Oh my gosh, my pencil won't write. 2 times 2 times 2. And then I got these two y's. Y times y. Okay. Negative 200 breaks down into negative 1 and 200. 200 breaks down to 10 and 20. 10 is 2 and 5. And 20 is 4 and 5. And 2 and 2. Whew, okay. 1, 2, 3. So negative 1. And then I have 3 2's. And then I have 2 5's. All right. And remember, we circle what they have the same. Sorry. That's too big. Okay, sorry. We circle what they have the same. Circle what they have the same. So I had a group of 2, a group of 2, a group of 2 that were the same, and that equals 2 times 2 is 4 times 8. So I put the 8 in front. On top, I'm left with y squared, y times y, and on the bottom, I'm left with negative 1 times 5, so that's negative 25. Now, this part right here looks just like what I just did in numbers 1, 2, and 3, because I have a y and a y, and I have a 5 and a 5. So 8 stays in front, and I have one group of y plus 5 and one group of y minus 5. So this top stuff we've done before, and this bottom stuff I just showed you. Now we're just putting it all together. Let's do 48. Break it down. See, 48 breaks down into 6 times 8. That's 3 and 2 prime, 2 and 4, 2 and 2. Okay, got all that broken down. I'm going to list them in order. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and then x3, so 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do this one. Negative 1 and 12, 3 and 4, 2 and 2. So negative 1, 2, 2, 3, and there is an x up there. All right, now I'm going to circle what I see in both places. 1, 2, I see a 3 and an x. So 2 times 2 times 3 times x. 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12x. 12x. So 12x is what I write in front. 12x. On the top row, 2 times 2 times x. That gives me 4x squared. On the bottom, all I have is a negative 1. Negative 1. Okay, 4 breaks into 2 and 2. X breaks into x and x. Negative 1 breaks into negative 1 and 1. So I have to write the 12x in the front. And then I've got a 2x plus 1 and a 2x minus 1. All right, let's do this one. 8 is a 4 and a 2. 4 is a 2 and a 2. So now I have 2 times, let me put that a little bit lower, sorry. 2 times 2 times 2 says I've got 3 m's. 1, 2, 3. All right, negative 1 and 128. 128 breaks down into 16 and 8. That's a 4 and a 4. 2, 2, 2, 2. Ooh, lots of 2's. 8 is 2 and 4. Oops, didn't mean to circle that. 2 and 4, and 4 is 2 and 2. Okay, so negative 1. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and an M. So I get to circle 1, 2, 3 groups and an M. 2 times 2 times 2 times M is 8M. So now I'm going to do it. I'm going to write it out and then I'll solve it like the new ones we've just learned to solve. M goes in front. We just leave it there. On top, I'm left with m squared minus, because negative 1, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. Well, that's perfect, and that's 4 and 4. So 8m, m plus 4, m minus 4. All right, that's a lot of work, a lot of circles, but you can do it. This last one, these last two are super easy. These are the easiest ones we'll do. If you see something that is squared, to factor it, all I do is write it twice. So we're not even going to practice these. X minus 25 is just x minus 20, and it's factored. Woohoo! Okay, flip over to the next page, to the practice page. All right, you're going to do this page. Do not do number 5 because it is exactly the same as number 3. So number 1, number 2, and number 4 are going to be do like your notes, numbers 1 through 3. They'll be just like how you did them in your notes. And then 3 and 6 do like your notes, numbers 4 through 6. So those will take longer because you'll break it down, you'll circle. There'll be a lot more to do with those, okay? Thank you.